परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityananda, I welcome all the viewers and all the Adi Kailavasis who are part of this Uttamottama Seva to this offering of the Shakti Avishkarana, the offering of the extraordinary experience of oneness expressing as Shaktis. Today we are going to be seeing one of the main components in any ordinary man's life, how it becomes a beautiful breakthrough when you manifest powers. Many people tell, like, when you manifest powers, there are so many side effects that happens. You have to do lots of penance, you have to be restricted, and you have to do great tapas, and for you to have even a little bit of experience. But Swamiji very beautifully says, when an avatar is there in your life, when there's a presence of a master, a living master who has had the experience of that highest space of oneness, and who can transmit that to you through a diksha, through an initiation, can solve any problem, any dimension. Take health, take wealth, take relationships, anything that we seek solutions for. The right solution for any problem can only be given by a person who has had the right experience. If you go to say for example you have a body problem, you go to a doctor, he can only maximum give you tablets. You say some pain, he can give you a painkiller. But only a master who has had the experience of going beyond pain can beautifully teach you that pain itself is a lie. There are so many stories. I cannot say they are miracles. They are part of our lifestyle that happens to us in a day-to-day basis living in Adi Kailash. There are so many tons of experiences where Swamiji just heals and makes us walk out of diseases. Even highest truths such as pain is a lie becomes a normal experience to us as part of our lifestyle. There's one Balasant in the Nityananda Gurukul who had a fracture in his hand, and being just a 9-year-old or 8-year-old small kid, he was able to, I cannot say he was able to bear the pain, but he just went beyond the pain. He had absolutely no pain when he fell off from a chair, and when his arm, actually his entire bone was completely dislocated. And imagine a 9-year-old boy who can boldly go and tell his parents that his arm is dislocated, and then when he goes to Swamiji simply says that pain is a lie, and that is absolutely his cognition. And he was able to go through the entire, when he went to the hospital and when the doctors placed the plates and did the surgery and all that, he was simply able to go through the entire thing without experiencing pain. Today, sustenance, even if you have great clicks, or even if you listen to great philosophies, applying them in your life becomes a greater puzzle for us. There are so many people who preach, who share, who tell great philosophies, who demystify stories of the past, but there are very few who can give all those as an experience to us. And such few are only avatars who can do it. And today, Swamiji is not just giving you the philosophies, he's not just saying you the highest truths, but he's giving them as your very experience. Like how I shared with you all, a subtle truth of pain being a lie. It is not just taught as a normal philosophy to us, but given to us as a very experience. Even when we say that our intelligence is capable of healing any problem in the body, Swamiji simply gives it as a very experience. Today, I have two of the Nityananda yogis with me who are going to be expressing the power, the Shakti of being able to see through the body and find the right problems and reveal the solutions. And I have two new people who are new to this experience of body scanning with me, who have joined in two-way. I have Shiv, who is from Norway, and I have Concetta Galota, who's born in the Italy and now she's living in the UK, and she studied journalism. Now I have Ma Nitya Sakalananda and Ma Anna with me here, who are going to be sitting here connecting to those two who are thousands of miles away and revealing the precise problems that they have in the body and the solutions for that. And before that, I request both of you to write down the problem that you already have. Mashiv and yes, both of you can write down the problems that you have in your body. Whatever you think is your problem, whatever is medically diagnosed, or whatever you feel that you are going through in your day-to-day basis, you can write down those problems. And here, meanwhile, we'll have Ma Anna and Ma Nitya Sakalananda who will be filling the form. The volunteer will be handing over the forms to them. I request the camera to project this form. You all can see that it has a human anatomy and it has blanks where they can fill whether is there any surgery, is there any problem, or are you taking any medications, or is there any artificial implants, and they'll be writing the other problems that you have and the solutions for that. Yes, now Ma Nitya Sakalananda and Ma Anna, you can start connecting to them, you can scan them and you can write down the problems that they have. Now, Ma Nitya Sakalananda, you can be scanning Ma Concetta, and Ma Anna, you can be scanning Shiv. While they both connect to you and scan, I'll now be chanting the Shastra Pramana. How Mahasadashiva describes this power in the scriptures. The Shakti of body scanning is described in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra in the 54th Sutra and the 31st Dharana, which I'll be chanting to all of you. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatmante vyajate para. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajate para. The translation goes on that Mahasadashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, the Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in the source cause, Sadashiva. Very beautifully, these highest principles becomes our experience. I'll tell you all exactly what happens when you scan the body, when you scan anything. This entire science of manifesting powers is just you connecting to what you experience as the divine. For all of us, what we experience as the divine, what we see and experience as divine is Swamiji himself, Mahasadashiva himself in form. When you connect in oneness with that source, with that divine, you experience a state where you feel that you are a beautiful instrument for that divine to express through you. What is that oneness? It is not a high experience where you forget everything else, you force yourself, you realize that you are him, you are one with him. Oneness is a very beautiful experience. It happens when you are living around the master. It can happen through an initiation, or it can just happen by living around, by just living in the breathing space of the master, where anything that the master tells simply becomes the reality in you, and you simply experience that you are a chosen medium for the master to express through you. And when this oneness becomes your cognition, your understanding, you start manifesting these as your very powers, as your very actions in your day-to-day life. And this is exactly what happens when you manifest any power, not just body scanning. This is a science behind any power manifestation. And that is why Swamiji says that manifesting Shaktis, awakening of the third eye, does not require so much of penance or so much of force or pressure that you have to go through when you live around the master. And such subtlest science of being able to scan your body precisely tell the problems, the source of the problems and the solutions. Now you can see that they have already started writing the problems that you have, and they'll be writing the solutions for that problem. Understand, only when a right diagnosis happens, the right solutions will be revealed. Now, as they are scanning, I request all the Adikayalaya Vasis and everybody else who is watching us to join and hum the Mahavakya along with us and experience the space of oneness with Swamiji. I'll now be humming the Mahavakya. Mahavakya is literally like the password that puts you into the space of experiencing oneness instantly without you having to put in any effort. Now I'll be humming the Mahavakya, and I request all the Adikayalaya Vasis and everybody else who is watching us online to join and hum along with us. Continue to hum the Mahavakya, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye. And when you're ready, you can pick up the mic and you can start sharing. many a times, more than just finding the problems physically that you have, along with that, third eye also reveals the thought currents. Very beautifully, Swamiji says that anything that happens physically is always related to something psychologically that you go through. Even psychology says so, that anything that you experience physically is always because of some psychological thinking that happens in you. But Swamiji also beautifully revealed to us that these thought currents, these incompletions that causes physical problems, when you are able to find out the right thought current, you'll be able to have the powerful cognitions that will make you simply walk out of these diseases and make you have a shift from these thought currents that you have. Alright, so now we have Ma Anna who's ready. So now Ma Anna is going to be revealing what her third eye revealed when she scanned your body.
Nityananda Massive. So the first thing that the third eye revealed to me was hair loss. And I know that for women especially, that part is very sensitive. So the suggestion and the solution from the third eye was more vitamin B12. The second thing that the third eye revealed was that there was a dental surgery. After that, one of your eyes, actually both of your eyes feel sometimes irritated because of the computer, the television, and the mobile devices. The solution from the third eye is to take a little bit more rest and to spend a little bit more time in nature, where you look at the natural colors in life and how this is going to benefit your eyes to rest. But especially one of the eyes feels more irritated and sometimes is red. What we do here in the Adyanam is we wash our eyes every morning with a cup. We just take a small cup and put water inside and look inside of the cup. We open our eyes in the water. So this is the solution and suggestions from the third eye that you can start practicing every day, every morning. The next thing is that the spine, the central spine, it's twisted slightly to the right side. So the left shoulder, it's more forward in front of the body than the right shoulder. And the solution from the third eye is to do yoga, especially the asanas that are back bending and forward bending. That would really help you. And you can even do the whole 108 asanas from the Nityananda Yoga that we practice here. The next thing that the third eye revealed is weakness in the bones, in the bone structure. And what was shown was especially the elbow and also the knees. And the thought current behind the knees, the reason actually why the knees feel weak is because you need to carry the burden of life. Sometimes you feel inside of you the thought currents are heavy. Swamiji says that the beliefs and the thoughts, they actually have a weight in us. We carry them inside of us, they put on extra weight. And this is what you feel. The negative thoughts and beliefs that you carry inside of you actually are the burden and the reason why you feel this weakness in your bones. And the solution from the third eye is you can take more vegetables, leaf vegetables. And if you don't have access, especially to organic ones, you can take folic acid and make sure it is vegan and it is organic also. That would be the best for your body. The next thing is was the throat, the chakra here. Sometimes you have a choking feeling and some pain, especially on the left side. This is due to the thought current that you think you're not heard, you're not being understood. And the solution to that is one technique for completion. You can just take a mirror and sit in front of the mirror and just be honest and say everything you need to say. It doesn't matter if it's to you or to your partner or to relatives. If you have to say something to your boss, you just look at yourself in the mirror and you just express everything. And just see Swamiji in your third eye and also focus on this area. This will bring a lot of healing, because I see that you have also attended some of Swamiji's programs. Just be confident that also your third eye is open and you're also connected to Swamiji. That would be even the best. It will bring you to the next level. The next thing that the third eye revealed was there's a little bit of acidity in your stomach, especially the left side of the stomach. And of course, we all know that Haritaki is the best solution for that. What happens during the night, when you lie down, you are flat. So a little bit of that acidity starts to come up and comes actually backwards, which might cause some unpleasant breath inside of your mouth, especially in the morning. The last thing that the third eye revealed, that the female organs, they need to be attended. So you might want to go to your personal doctor and have a check. That's it.
All right, so she almost went to every organ and she scanned and told whatever she saw. Now, actually it's very beautiful that she revealed to you exactly not just the problems, but also the thought currents that you need to shift behind every single individual problems that she told. And I really tell you to, if you attend to that thought current, simply you will be able to walk out of the problems. Now, Ma, can you unmute yourself and can you share? Did the problem that she revealed, can you share about what you felt, what you experienced and what you have written?
Like hidden to me. So I wrote I have eczema on my hands. That is what I know about. And everything she said, it's brought to my awareness now, and I'm looking into it. It's new for me. It's been about the teeth. That's correct. And about the stomach, that is also correct. Yes, and also about the spine, and my one side is different. I can feel it many times. I'm feeling discomfort in some slight discomfort, but now I know why. And also about the eyes. Lately I had some redness in my eyes, yeah, I did, when I was pregnant, I lost a lot of hair, but I didn't think about it after that. I thought it came back, but maybe it didn't. So, but I will take my B12.
Beautiful. Actually, you scanned and told that she has the dental surgery, right? Actually, it's very beautiful to see how sitting here and seeing thousands of miles, we're not just saying the problem, but even being able to say the precise surgery that you went through.
Yes, I had some dental issues. Yes, I actually wrote that because I had sensitive teeth. I didn't write that I had dental surgery, but I did.
Actually, you can just look behind, attend to the thought currents that she revealed to you. You will simply see that without having to have any external medication, you will simply be able to walk out of the problems that you have, any problem that you have. Just attend to the thought currents that she has revealed to you. Maybe you can actually type it out and send it to her. So individually she can attend those thought currents. You will simply see a breakthrough that you will have in your physical health. Thank you, Ma. Now next we have Manitya Sakalananda. You ready? Yes. So you can pick up the mic and you can share. And Ma Kansita, now Manitya Sakalananda will be revealing to you what she saw as the problems that you have in your body.
Nityanandam, the first thing the third eye showed me is that you have great clarity actually. The third eye is showing your head and arms, this lightness with you. So I'm seeing generally you're very healthy and you have clarity of mind. When you're making decisions, you have that capacity. And you hold your body like a dancer. You must be a dancer with strong thighs and light arms. There's some heaviness in your stomach. I can see that you've had one surgery in your life. In your abdomen area, perhaps the appendix. When third eye is revealing that when sometimes in settings with people, when you're talking, if you have this nervousness, it'll come in your throat. The nervousness will come in your throat and the words won't come so quickly. So a solution for this is a deep belly breathing and actually humming the Mahavagya. Inside, it'll release your throat region. It'll release and bring a sense of calm, peacefulness to you. You'll actually feel your body relax, even in your shoulders and neck when you do this. And have confidence. What you believe is right, and you can speak your truth. People will listen.
So these are the problems that you saw? Anything else you want to add?
There's one other thing that kept coming to third eye, kept seeing pregnancy. Timing, I don't know if you're pregnant now or future, but I can see your full term.
Alright. Now Ma, consider you can unmute and you can share.
Yes. About the stomach, it's true. I've got a bloated stomach. I'll take Haritaki, I'll do the enema, but it's a recurrent problem. About the appendix, when I was 10, I almost died and I had to have the operation urgently. So, very true. Same as with the nervousness and the tightness in the shoulder, especially left side. I didn't know it was connected to ability or not to express myself. And then pregnancy, I've had 2 terminations in my life. Hopefully I will have a baby, but yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma Kanseta. Also, you all can see how beautifully both of them were able to accurately tell exact surgeries that they have had. And understand, even you may go to doctors, you may go to any medicines, any physiotherapist, anybody you go to, only based on what you tell as your problem, they'll be able to diagnose. But the diagnosis is never complete because it's always based on what you assume as your problem. But now with this science where you can find out the accurate, right cause of your problems, it will simply make you walk out of any diseases that you have because you'll be able to find the right root and the right cure for it. And very beautifully, Swamiji is making not just 1 or 2, anybody who comes and receives initiation are simply able to manifest such extraordinary powers, and this is giving a huge breakthrough to the entire field of medicines or to the entire field of human health itself, where we consider health as one of the most dependent sources for our lives. But simply Swamiji is initiating into the power where no more the health overpowers us. We simply know what exactly to do to handle ourselves and to align our body to the purpose that we want it to be used for. So with this, I thank you all for joining. and being part of this Shakti Avishkarana, and we would like to offer this as our offering at Mahasadattva's feet and at Swamiji's feet.